People-centric design puts people into center stage. It's about what do our customers expect from us, from their vehicle, and from their idea of future mobility. It's a design that creates the car from the inside to the outside. And why do we do that? Of course, to maximize quality time for our customers, to maximize the sense of space and easy access to their digital life, and just to create a fantastic travel from A to B.
When I started the design process of the iX interior, I began with the approach of really questioning every element in this car. Does the car need this? And if it didn't, I took it out. This interior space, I designed it in a way that it's more like a very clean and taken back stage, in which you will find certain furniture-like elements which all make up a composed collection. And each of these elements is unique, but they are all recognizable as family members. All elements in the iX, even the tiniest ones, they all speak to your senses. So for example, touch, sound, even behavior, feel, all these elements, they make up a very concerted, holistic user experience. This was very important for us, and all of our efforts really revolved around this holistic experience. It was pretty much supposed to be the opposite of an automotive space. So we started looking at everything else rather than an automotive context, but more like furniture pieces, armchairs, sofas, tables, TVs, all these kind of elements. So this was really where we said, stop, we're not designing a car, but we're designing a living space.
Fulfills the role of a technical pinnacle and like the top of what we could achieve today with the technologies and how we can combine them into a technical lighthouse for the BMW Group to showcase what's been our courageous way for the future within the BMW Group strategy. The most interesting thing for us from a design side, creating an iX and creating specifically this type of car for that kind of people and customers. The most interesting thing is then more the deeper meaning of how we can come up with a very modern product that is combining all these possibilities for the customer and doing the step into the new world, also bringing the whole BMW Group forward with that. That was the most interesting briefing.
We created the car from the inside out. And this approach giving it very unique proportions. And the exterior is monolithic, which means that it's basically one shape. It's really soft shapes, just contrasted by sharp and precise lines to add character. And we created every detail to blend in within this sculpture. That's what makes it so bold and modern. And this goes down to the smallest technical thing, like a fuel filler flap for the water that you need. So this is also integrated in the BMW logo in the bonnet. The washing for a camera is integrated in the logo. And the door handles are completely flush. Wipers are not visible. Things like this, they're only small details, but as a sum, they make up this modern and monolithic approach. It counts for the iX as well as it does for BMW I, because it is part of our philosophy. We try to create peace of mind for the people using the products, and this is why it is reduced, it is clean, yet warm and welcoming, never overwhelming. So for us, it's kind of the first time to do this, and also we incorporated a lot of technologies, new technologies that we developed specifically for this vehicle, but also for the upcoming future cars in the portfolio. So this is why for us it's a lighthouse. It's the first time that we use those technologies, and that will spread down to the whole portfolio within the BMW Group Accordingly, we believe in the philosophy of shy-tech, which means that technology should never overwhelm people. It should be in the background and assist them. It means it's not there when you don't want to see it, but it's always at your service as soon as you need it.
Our goal is to do a car which can be called as a new classic. It should be very modern and at the same time very memorable. So the modeling is a very important role to achieve this goal. You know, there are so many parts on the car, and when we started this project, the first thing we did is we treat them as one. Just imagine if you draw a single stroke on white paper, it will be very conspicuous. If you have more, you don't know where to look. We removed a lot of features that we would normally use for BMW cars. For example, like lines on the body side, hard edges, or very complex surface changes. In order to only focus on the most important area, to us is the kidney and lights and window graphic and of course 4 wheels.
Since we have a complete new architecture, it was important to find unconventional technical solutions to fulfill the visions of the designers. I think I'm very proud that we achieved to keep the clean design and also hide a lot of technical stuff below the skin. So we have lots of sensors hidden and cameras here and there, so that's mainly what I'm proud of. Starting in the front, we have the kidney, which is very technical but also artful. There we have radar, laser scanner, cameras, washers. Then we have the front screen with the diopter requirements. We have high precision cameras, and the screen itself has a lot of high requirements. We have the glass roof, and the antenna is hidden below the glass. And in the rear, we have, for example, the rear-facing camera is hidden in the emblem, and even that one can be washed by the propeller, which is moving outboard and cleaning the camera.
Sustainability is in its core values of our design process, and BMW I is representing our sustainability luxury vehicle. We are extremely proud and happy that we could use wood which comes out of responsible forestry, which is actually something where you take care of the wood you harvest, which you cut, and it will be replanted again. So we are really proud that we use wood from responsible forestries.